Couple things I always like to go over before I start. Number one, this is more for the kids. Just kind of stay sitting down, stay in your seat, okay? Rule number two, very simple. Nothing is going to get you. This is also for my adults, too, though. Nothing is going to bite you. Nothing is going to hurt you, I promise you. Now, what I do need is somebody to help me hold this rubber snake, because you have to show everybody how to hold a rubber snake before you get to hold a real snake. Pretty simple stuff. Oh, now it's back up. Stand right there. Now, you turn around, you face that far wall. This is easy. Now, all you're going to do is this. You're going to put your hands out like this, and you're going to spread your fingers real big. Now, don't move. You ever play freeze tag? Yep. Somebody tags you, you can't move. You're frozen. You're a statue, right? Yep. Well, get them hands back up here. You're frozen. You're a statue. Don't move. Now, you are my demonstrator. Pretend this is a real snake. We're going to put them right there. You do not squeeze it. You do not twist it. You do not pull it. You do not yank on it. All you're going to do is stand there frozen like a statue. Now, if the snake slithers on up and he ends up on top of your head, I do not care. You might, but I don't. No, all you're going to do is stand there frozen like a statue. Don't move. Now, what happens this? What happens if the snake slithers out of the basket and he ends up, get those hands spread out. You're supposed to be a frozen statue. And he's hanging there. He's like this. And he's getting ready to fall. Should you reach down and grab him? No, you're frozen. You're a statue, remember? Now, let's review. If he's sitting right there, he squiggles around, we do not do anything. If he sits on top of your head, we do not do anything. We're totally still. If he ends up squiggling and squirming, getting ready to fall, what should we do? That one's real! That one's real! I got this! I got this! I got this! Yeah! Now, you're good. You're frozen. Now, remember, if the snake ends up where? On your head. You do not move. You are frozen. You are a statue. Now, here, let me help you out here. Now, there we go. There. Now, get them hands out there real big. You can do this. Now, couple things. First off, the snake you're looking at is a species of what we call a gopher snake. This one's name is Killer. Did I say that out loud? Pretend I didn't say that. Yeah. Now, and I'm just kidding. This is like the sweetest, nice animal in the world. Yeah, just like that. Yeah, like that. Now, what you have on your head is something that we call the yellow Uromastyx. Now, the yellow Uromastyx, in case you're wondering, is a kind of a lizard. Now, Uromastyx actually do some pretty cool stuff. First off, if it was really hot and sunny out, and it was in the middle of summer, and we had this lizard outside in about an hour, his entire body turns bright yellow. You wouldn't see any brown or black left. Everything just turns bright yellow. The special UVB light in the sun and the heat pulls all this yellow color to the top of his skin. So he turns yellow all over. Also, this lizard never actually drinks water. Yeah, he goes his whole life, which is only going to be about 10 to 12 years, but he gets all the water he needs from what he eats. And all he eats is anything that's green and leafy. Green leafy things have tiny, tiny, tiny traces of water. That's all the water this lizard actually needs to survive, so it never actually needs to drink. It eats its water. But the coolest thing about this guy, spiky, sharp little spiky tail, got all these little spikes all over it. This lizard uses that tail as a weapon. Animal sneaks up. Usually you'll sneak up from the backside here, thinking I'm going to make an easy meal out of this. Guess what? That lizard sees him coming, goes whack, 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 smacks it in the face, hits him with that sharp, spiky tail, hurts the animal, gives the lizard a chance to take off running. Now, I got to get this little girl off your head so you can see. Whoa, boo, whoa, boo. Okay. Don't move, little buddy. She's not going to hurt you, but she is perching her tail. Don't move. Tail perches mean they're getting ready to pee. No, you're all right, buddy. I can do this real fast before it even thinks about peeing. Not a problem. Oh, I'm sorry. Oh, dude, are you all right? Oh, it stinks. Oh, it's disgusting. Oh, look, it's peeing again. It's only water, man. I'm messing with you. I'm just kidding. That's just water. Now, put your hands on. Get back in that position here and stick. There you go. Now, reach up. Give him a little pet on the back. Oh, get that water out of your head there. All I said was stand up here. Did Didn't somebody out there say something like a alligator or crocodile? Didn't somebody say one of those? Was that somebody over there? Where are you going? Yeah. Now. You were there a second ago, little buddy. Now. Alligators and crocodiles. Now. First off, we got to figure something out. We have to figure out if I was giving you bad clues. I said that the animal spends most of his life on the land. Let's get a little more serious here. Come here, little buddy. I'm thinking this one is actually only 9 pounds. 9 pounds. Now we're going to do a little different hold, buddy. Can I have your left hand? We're going to put her tail in your elbow like this. Bring this arm up like this and hold her up just like that, like you're holding a baby, just like that. That's perfect. Now, this is just like a bunny. It's soft, and he's cute, and he's cuddly, and he's fluffy, and he's furry. Oh, it's just like a bunny. Yes, it is. Now. Yeah, he's all soft and cute and cuddly and furry and fluffy. Don't move. Just don't move. Just let him walk. Let it walk. Let it walk. Let it walk. I would not open my eyes. Oh, let it walk. Open your eyes. Open your eyes. Come on. Come on. Look. It's just my finger. I'm messing with it. Oh, those are happy tears. Yeah. Now, I am a weird guy, but I'll tell you what. I'm not a sicko. And it would be a real sicko if I actually put that on top of your head. Now, don't move. La-dee-dee-dee. This time, it's really up there. Now, oh, you know what the problem is? What? Well, some people can't see it. So, oh, it's up there, yeah. Now, so you can't see it, so I'm going to get it off, and I'm going to bring it around and show it to you. But you know what the problem I have now is? What? Well, no. Guys, real quick, all my young gentlemen, just a life lesson I need you to remember. Never put a tarantula on a lady's head. And here's why. Because I got to get the tarantula off, and if I take the tarantula off, you know what's going to happen? What? I'm going to mess up her hair. Oh, don't worry about hair. And if I mess up her hair, you know what's going to happen? She's going to get mad. No. Boys, now listen, she's saying, no, I won't. Yeah. If a lady says she's not going to get mad if you mess up her hair, they're lying. This snake, though, is very rare. Not to the sense that of what it is, but the fact of what it is and the fact that it is a nice one. Normally, if this was a mean one, I'd have already been bit. And she is a baby green anaconda. Now, this one is still a baby. She has got a lot of growing to do. Now, I have 2 more green anacondas at home, which are never allowed to come out because they're normal. Normal in the sense that they are mean, nasty snakes. Now, anacondas are not venomous, but when you're talking about a snake, when it gets big, that can produce a constriction force of over 14, not 100, but over 14,000 pounds of constriction force.
That thing is awesome.
Well, I figured I'd just start right down here. Yeah, there you go. Now, folks, I do have some bad news.
Constrict you.
The bad news is this is my last animal. But I do have some good news. I am going to hang out for a few minutes and let people that want to come up and at least be able to say that they pet and or maybe held a green anaconda, because I can promise you this. You might hold another alligator in your life. You might hold another tarantula, big cockroach, scorpion. But guess what? The chances of you actually being able to freehand hold another green anaconda is pretty much 0, because normally they just don't let you. Now, did everybody enjoy and have some fun? Awesome. And I also hope we all learned some stuff. I do want to thank everybody for having me come out. I am going to hang out, let a few people hold and touch this snake.